Have you ever heard of a festival where people throw tomatoes at each other? Or one where they light a city on fire? What makes these festivals so unique? And why do people gather in such strange and sometimes dangerous ways? Stick around until the end, because number 1 on our list holds a secret that's going to blow your mind. Let's dive into the world's most unique festivals that you absolutely must see to believe. We begin our countdown at number 10 with the vibrant and colorful Carnival of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. This festival is one of the largest and most famous in the world. Every year, millions of people gather to celebrate life, music, and dance in the streets. The Rio Carnival is famous for its samba parades, with dancers in dazzling costumes all adorned with feathers, sequins, and beads. The atmosphere is electric, and it's hard not to get caught up in the rhythm of the music. The streets are alive with parties, and the entire city feels like one massive celebration of culture and joy. The Rio Carnival is an experience that stays with you long after the music stops. Next up, at number 9, we have the world-famous La Tomatina in Spain. Held every year in the town of Buñol, this festival involves thousands of people throwing ripe tomatoes at each other in the streets. It sounds messy, and it is, but it's also incredibly fun. Participants gather in the main square to pelt each other with tomatoes in a chaotic yet joyful battle. What started as a small local tradition in 1945 has now become one of the most unique and exciting festivals on the planet. And don't worry about getting dirty. The whole town is prepared for the madness. And by the end of the day, everyone is covered in tomato juice. At number 8, we head to India for the colorful festival of Holi. Known as the Festival of Colors, Holi is celebrated by millions of people across the country and around the world. This joyous festival marks the arrival of spring and is a time for people to come together, forget old grudges, and embrace the spirit of love and unity. The highlight of Holi is the throwing of colored powders at each other, creating a beautiful, chaotic explosion of colors in the streets. The air is filled with laughter, music, and dancing as people of all ages come together to celebrate the beauty of life. Holi is an explosion of happiness that leaves everyone covered in color and smiles. Moving on to number 7, we have the Day of the Dead, or Dia de los Muertos, in Mexico. This unique festival is a celebration of life, death, and the ancestors who came before us. Held annually on November 1st and 2nd, the Day of the Dead is not a time for mourning, but rather for honoring the spirits of the deceased. Families gather to create altars or ofrendas, decorated with candles, flowers, and photos of their loved ones. They offer food, drinks, and favorite items of the deceased to invite their spirits back for a joyous reunion. The streets come alive with colorful parades, dancers, and musicians. The Day of the Dead is a beautiful, heartfelt celebration of life's cycle and the connection between the living and the dead. At number 6, we travel to the United Kingdom for the famous Cheese Rolling Festival in Gloucestershire. Yes, you heard that right. Cheese rolling. Each year, people gather at Cooper's Hill to race after a massive wheel of double Gloucester cheese as it rolls down the hill at high speed. The goal is simple: catch the cheese, or at least keep up with it. However, it's not as easy as it sounds. The hill is steep, and the cheese can reach speeds of up to 70 miles per hour. The race is chaotic and often results in a lot of tumbles and falls, but that's all part of the fun. While the event is dangerous, it's an age-old tradition that continues to bring people together to celebrate their love of cheese and sport. Next on our list, at number 5, is the fascinating and eerie festival of Krampusnacht in Austria. This festival takes place on the night of December 5th, and it celebrates Krampus, a horned, demon-like creature who is said to punish naughty children during Christmas. While St. Nicholas rewards well-behaved children, Krampus is there to scare and sometimes even kidnap the misbehaving ones. The festival involves people dressing up as Krampus, wearing elaborate costumes, masks, and bells, and parading through the streets to frighten spectators. The Krampusnacht festival is an unforgettable experience for those who enjoy a little thrill and excitement mixed into their holiday season. At number 4, we have the enchanting Uphi Festival in Shetland, Scotland. This fire festival, held every year in January, celebrates the Viking heritage of the Shetland Islands. The highlight of the festival is the fiery procession. where a group of Viking reenactors, dressed in full Viking armor, march through the streets carrying torches. The procession culminates with the burning of a full-size Viking longship, symbolizing the end of the Viking era and the beginning of a new year. The Uphi Festival is a breathtaking sight, with the flames lighting up the night sky and the air filled with the sounds of music and cheers. At number 3, we come to the mystical and ancient Obon Festival in Japan. Obon is a Buddhist tradition that honors the spirits of deceased ancestors, but it is also a time of joyous celebration. The festival is held in mid-August, and it involves various ceremonies, including the famous Bon Odori, a traditional dance performed to welcome the spirits of the dead. Lanterns are lit and floated on rivers, guiding the spirits back to the other world. The streets are filled with music, dance, and laughter, creating a sense of unity and reverence. The Obon Festival is a beautiful blend of spirituality and celebration, and it's a time for families to come together to honor those who came before them. Next at number 2, we have the unique and colorful Harbin International Ice and Snow Sculpture Festival in China. Held every year in Harbin, this festival showcases incredible ice and snow sculptures that are intricately designed and beautifully lit up at night. The festival takes place during the coldest months of the year, but the freezing temperatures only add to the magic. The sculptures range from towering castles to intricate animal carvings, and some are so detailed that they look like they could come to life at any moment. Visitors can walk through the massive ice structures, marveling at the creativity and skill involved in creating such a frozen wonderland. The Harbin Ice Festival is a dazzling display of art, creativity, and winter beauty. Finally, we reach number 1, and this festival is one you won't believe exists. It's the amazing Monkey Buffet Festival in Lopburi, Thailand. This bizarre yet charming festival celebrates the monkeys of Lopburi, where hundreds of monkeys are treated to a lavish feast of fruits, vegetables, and treats. The locals believe that feeding the monkeys brings good luck and prosperity. During the festival, the streets are filled with monkeys eating, playing, and even interacting with the visitors. The sight of hundreds of monkeys feasting at a grand banquet is truly unique, and it's one of the most unusual festivals you'll ever encounter. The Monkey Buffet Festival is a celebration of the bond between humans and animals, and it's an event you definitely won't want to miss. Before you go, don't forget to like this video, hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on more amazing content, and subscribe to our channel for more incredible stories from around the world. Which of these unique festivals would you love to experience? Let us know in the comments below.